Dreaming of a place where breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cities, and unforgettable adventures come together? Look no further than Canada, a land of captivating contrasts, where each region unveils a unique story waiting to be discovered. Canada is not only one of the largest countries in the world, but also one of the most diverse and beautiful. From the iconic Rocky Mountains to charming coastal villages, Canada offers a travel experience like no other. Whether you're an adventure seeker, a history buff, or someone who simply wants to immerse in nature's grandeur, Canada has something for everyone. Join us as we explore the top 10 must-visit destinations in this incredible country, each promising a blend of natural wonders, rich history, and unforgettable experiences. Number 1. Vancouver, British Columbia. Many people have seen Vancouver as the backdrop of movies like Deadpool and Godzilla, but this Canadian city is filled with outdoor adventures, cultural excursions, and culinary pursuits worth exploring off-screen. Walking down the streets of Gastown and dining in Chinatown will give a good overview for weekend visitors. Those wanting to go a bit deeper should consider a jaunt to the Mount Pleasant neighborhood, a Vancouverite haven 2 miles from downtown. Nature lovers will enjoy 1,000-acre Stanley Park, one of Vancouver's most popular attractions. It features historic and contemporary First Nations totem poles throughout the park. Afar contributor Bianca Boujan recommends learning about them with Indigenous-owned Talesi tours. Number 2. Banff National Park, Alberta. Banff National Park is a natural playground throughout the year and changes with the seasons, writes Juliette Recomsat, an Afar contributor, in her advice for visitors to this Canadian Rockies area. People come here in summer to see the glacier-fed lakes and alpine floral blooming. Even though it's considerably calmer, winter brings a unique set of opportunities to enjoy the park's splendor. For starters, try snow tubing at the ski resorts of Mount Norquay and Lake Louise, or a guided ice walk in Johnston Canyon. Although visitors might easily spend a week in Banff, they should not pass up the opportunity to visit nearby Jasper National Park, which is the largest in the nation at 4,200 square miles and is teeming with famous outdoor attractions, including Spirit Island, a popular island on Malign Lake for photos. Number 3. Whistler, British Columbia. The biggest ski resort in North America is located in Whistler, which is part of British Columbia's Coast Mountains. The Whistler and Blackcomb mountain slopes are traversed by both casual skiers and Epic Pass members each winter. A passion for winter sports is not required to enjoy the town. Even though the more than 8,000-acre Whistler Blackcomb Resort is among the top ski slopes in the nation, offering options ranging from extremely challenging to magic carpet easy. For what Afar editor-at-large, Laura Redmond describes as the laid-back, beer-fueled, decidedly unfussy après-ski experience that is uniquely Canadian, head to Whistler Village. You may undoubtedly enjoy a variety of sports here that don't call for skis or snowboards. Just number 4, Prince Edward Island. The stunning pastoral landscape of this island, after all, it served as the backdrop for the well-known 1908 novel Anne of Green Gables, made it one of the top destinations in Afar in 2023. In 2022, the smallest province in Canada opened the 435-mile Island Walk Trail, which enables walkers and cyclists to travel around the entire island. Along the journey, visitors can visit Charlottetown's restored homes or visit Victoria by the Sea to sample some of the island's renowned lobster and oysters. Michael Kaminer, a contributor to Afar, recommends a stop in Kensington, a small town where visitors may explore a historic train station and then indulge in Mars bars and bacon sundaes at Frosty Treat Dairy Bar. Number 5. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Known for its maritime roots, this 430,000-person city has been evolving into a more welcoming and creative space over the last 25 years. According to Afar contributor Darcy Rhino, the Drunken Lampposts, a trio of whimsically twisted and bent street lamps on the waterfront that were first erected as temporary public artworks before becoming permanent, are the best example of the city's rejuvenation. The Maritime Museum of the Atlantic explores the port city's role in retrieving the Titanic survivors. But Halifax has a lot more to offer tourists. Or number 6, Montreal, Quebec. Tap into Canada's French colonial history and bilingual presence in this culture-filled city, which fuses a laid-back, old-world European lifestyle with forward-thinking Canadian art and design. Here you can stroll down Old Montreal Rue Saint-Paul, which was constructed along the Saint-Charles River in 1861, or see an intimate show at the Theatre Corona. No matter when you visit, you're sure to find something on the city's jam-packed events calendar, which includes the Montreal Jazz Festival and the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in the summer and Igloofest and Luminotherapy in the winter. Number 7, Haida, British Columbia. About 50 miles from the southern tip of Alaska, this archipelago off the coast of British Columbia is the ancestral homeland and current territory of the Haida people. Upon its shores, Afar editor Tim Chester describes a landscape where the understory thrives and dampness reigns, shades of spongy green and yellow undulate, branch stumps sport mossy boxing gloves, and plant life drapes everywhere. Equally as impressive are the massive poles erected on these islands, which past and current generations of Haida have fashioned out of cedar. For those who have the chance to take the Haida Pledge and tour the archipelago, the Haida Heritage Center is a fine starting place to learn about Haida specialties such as wood carving. Number 8, Toronto, Ontario. It's easy to justify a visit to Toronto with plenty of show-stopping sites like the CN Tower and St. Lawrence Market. As Canada's largest city, it is also incredibly diverse. More than 140 languages are spoken here. It's a city organized as a cluster of neighborhoods, where one street may be a center of the Jamaican diaspora, while another may be home to the city's Little Portugal. No matter where travelers go, there's plenty to be found in its underrated spaces, whether it be a walk through its graffiti alley or Allen Gardens Conservatory. With so much diversity on offer, dedicating a weekend to eating through the city's dishes, whether in a hole-in-the-wall or Michelin-starred restaurant, is a no-brainer. Number 9, Ottawa, Ontario. In her weekend getaway guide to Ottawa, Afar contributor Laura Byrne-Paquette writes, "You get 2 cities for the price of 1 when you visit Canada's capital." Located on one side of the Ottawa River, the business center, whose name is derived from an Algonquian term meaning to trade, is only a 15-minute drive north to the city of Gatineau, Quebec, which provides an introduction to the French-speaking side of Canada. The Rideau Canal, which links the Ottawa River and Lake Ontario, and was the primary driver behind the city's initial development, is one of the capital's attractions, along with landmarks like Parliament Hill and the National Gallery of Canada. During the wintertime, the Rideau turns into the world's largest ice skating rink, making it a big attraction during the city's annual Winterlude Festival. For those who would rather visit during warmer months, the capital is also home to plenty of Canada Day festivities when July 1st rolls around. Number 10, Colona, British Columbia. This British Columbia city on Okanagan Lake doesn't get as much press as its bigger urban peers, but that's why it remains one of the country's best-kept secrets. Thanks to more than 40 wineries in the area, wine is a big draw in these parts, and Chef Rod Butters of Rowdeezy Regional Table and Microbar recommends visiting Colona Farmers Market so you can learn who produces the finest heirloom tomatoes, peppers, and winter squash, who makes the best homemade preserves, and where to find the chewiest cheesy pretzels. Another plus for Colona is its accessibility. In Afar contributor Lisa Cadenese experience living there, the city's focus on improving accessibility, whether it be in the form of wheelchair-friendly vans from companies like Uncorked Okanagan Wine Tours or accessible washrooms along the Okanagan Rail Trail, has made it easier for multi-generational families, seniors, and those with disabilities to enjoy the city. Canada's landscape and cities are as diverse as its people, offering something unique for every traveler. Whether you're drawn to the untamed wilderness, the cultural richness, or the welcoming cities, each Canadian destination promises memories that last a lifetime. So which of these amazing places will be your next adventure? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel inspiration and insights, and let Canada's beauty call you back time and time again.